Good afternoon, friends. It's Mrs. Nemet. It is Monday, March the 8th, and this is our 1 o'clock meeting, and we are not meeting today, but I wanted to leave a video for you so that you could have something to do. Alrighty, so if you could look at the screen, we are going to start talking about something new this week. Take a look at, let me get my red dot here. Take a look at this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And what do you think that we might be talking about? I'll give you a couple seconds. Yes, we are going to start talking about plants. Now, plants are living things, all right? And every living thing needs food, water, and air. If they don't have those three things, they are not going to live. All right, people and animals are living things because they all need food, water, and air. All right, living things also reproduce or make babies that look like themselves. Since plants are living things, they also reproduce to make other plants that look like themselves. All right, so there are also non-living things, okay? Like a rock would be a non-living thing. All right, a rock doesn't grow, it doesn't need water, it doesn't need air, it doesn't need food. A rock just sits there. All right, a piece of paper is not a living thing. It doesn't need water, it doesn't need air, it doesn't need food. Okay, a piece of paper is something that you would use to draw on. All right, but all of these things, look on this picture here. See this picture? All of these things are living things. All right, everything on this side of the paper is a plant of some kind. And then everything over here is either a person or an animal. They are all living things. Okay, so let me ask you some questions. Is a dog a living thing? Shake your head. All right, you should be shaking your head. Yes, a dog is a living thing. How about a tree? Is a tree living? Shake your head. Yes, a tree is a living thing. All right, I just said this one a couple seconds ago. A rock. Is a rock a living thing? No, it's not. Okay, how about a cat? Shake your head. Yes, a cat is living. How about a chalkboard? No, chalkboard is not a living thing. And how about a crayon? Shake your head. No, crayon is not living. All right, last one. How about you? Shake your head. Okay, yes, you are a living thing. You need food, you need water, and you need air. Good. All right, so Mrs. Nemet is going to read a story to you, and you are going to listen about all the different places that plants can live. All right, are we ready? There are many different kinds of people, animals, and plants that live in our world. You probably recognize many of the living things in this picture. In some ways, people, animals, and plants are alike. They are all alive. They need food, water, and air to grow and stay alive. But plants, people, and animals are different in other ways. Unlike animals and people, plants do not make sounds and they cannot move from one place to another. Plants need 4 things in order to live and grow. All right, so they need an extra thing. So listen, they need food, water, air, and light. Right? Food, water, air, and light. If a plant has these 4 things, then it can survive. even in a little crack in the sidewalk, like this dandelion. The yellow flowering plant in this picture is called a dandelion. A few weeks ago, a tiny dandelion seed floated through the air and landed in this crack, where there was just enough soil or dirt for it to begin to grow. The dandelion gets plenty of sun here in the sidewalk, and it gets plenty of air, water, and nutrients. Nutrients is their food that they need to grow. The shady forest is home to many different types of plants, from the tallest trees to the tiniest flower. A forest is a large area of land where many trees grow close together. Animals that live in the forest depend on these plants for food for their homes. This forest is just one environment or place where living things live, of many on this earth. This is another type of forest. There are some major differences between the colors and shapes of leaves on the trees and the leaves on the trees in the last picture. In the later lesson, you will learn about two different types of trees. Well, oh, this looks really different than the others. All plants need food, water, air, and light. But not every place in the world has exactly the same amount of food, water, air, or light. What is this place called? Yes, this is a desert where it is hot and dry all year long. Plants that grow here, such as this cactus, have adapted to a life in sandy soil with very little rainfall beneath the blazing hot sun. That tough little dandelion and the trees you saw earlier would wither and die if you tried to plant them here. And the cactus in this desert would not be able to live in either the sidewalk crack or the forest. Different types of plants grow in different environments or places. This picture shows an underwater environment. Fish may be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about underwater life, but there are plants down there too. Underwater plants need the same things other plants need, including food, water, air, and light. This environment is not a forest, it's not a desert, and it's definitely not underwater. This is a city park made when some people gathered seeds and planted them in the ground. People plant grass seeds on lawns and in parks so there are nice places to play and relax. People plant flowers and trees to make the world a prettier place. Some plants can grow indoors. Maybe you even have one in your classroom. If so, someone needs to water it from time to time to make sure it stays healthy and green. All plants have 4 basic needs: food, water, air, and light. But not all plants can grow in the same places on Earth. A dandelion cannot grow in the desert, and a corn plant cannot grow underwater. Over the next several days, we're going to learn about different types of plants and the plant parts, and you will understand why plants are so important to animals and people. All right, good job, guys. Good listening. All right, I love to talk about plants. It's going to be fun. We're going to plant seeds and we're going to watch them grow, and it will be a lot of fun. But I'm going to ask you some questions now. All right, think about it. A plant needs 4 things to live. What 4 things does a plant need to live? All right, I hope you said food, water, air, and light. Good. All right, now we also looked at some different places where plants live. All right, look, 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 and there's the last one. So name some of the places where plants can live. All right, they can live in a forest, they can live in a park, they can live underwater, they can live in your house. Lots of different places where a plant can grow and live. Okay, but are all plants the same? No, not all plants are the same. So listen, let's review. Could this cactus grow in your backyard? Probably not. It's not hot enough and it's too wet. All right, but could this tree right here grow in a desert? No, because it's too hot in the desert and there's not enough water for a tree to grow in the desert. And this poor dandelion doesn't have a chance in the desert because it's way too hot and there's not enough water. All right, so are plants living or non-living? Yes, plants are living things. Okay, so why are plants living? What makes them a living thing? Right, because it needs water, it needs air, and it needs food. Okay, those three things make a plant a living thing, right? All right, guys, that was awesome. So we are going to keep talking about plants this week. So every day at 1 o'clock, you can pull up a different video and you can watch about plants, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, well, we couldn't end our day without our goodbye song. So here we go. Mrs. Nemet is going to play the goodbye song for us. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Here it comes. All right.
Oh yeah, kids, it's time to say goodbye.
Turn it up a little bit for you. There we go.
Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye.
All righty, guys. Good job. All right, my friends. I am so glad you came to join me, even though I can't be here. So tomorrow, Tuesday at 1 o'clock, come back for another video. All right, take care. Bye.